Hello, people. This is Mike Box. This is not my usual video. I have a bunch of trailers planned. Since I'm close to hitting my 20th trailer, I'm actually not. I don't want to do something special for that occasion, but yeah, wait for a couple of days, I think, and then my next trailer would be uploaded. Anyways, today I'm here to talk about Lost Media and why I find Lost Media stories and Lost Media channels really entertaining. If you don't know Lost Media, the Lost Media Wiki are basically a wiki that looks for any piece of media that has been lost to time, or I guess deleted, or just forgotten. They found like a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting stuff, and a lot of weird stuff. But still really find some of this stuff that they found really important, and some of the stuff that some of their stories really entertaining. I mean, even though a lot of the stories that I hear kinda end on a weird note. For example, there are some stories that ends with some random people who's not even a part of the wiki uploading the lost media on a random website, or just a dead end. But even the search journey is really fun to hear. One of the biggest example is Blame It on George, or I guess Blame It on Jorge. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but his videos are really entertaining and really engaging. Try listening to one of his videos and don't tell me that you didn't watch the entire video from beginning to end. That's how engaging they are. Um, he also he also makes a bunch of like real life uh, crime cases and paranormal stories. I hear those too, but I mostly stick for the Lost Media stuff. There's also a bunch of YouTube channels. There's this new YouTube channel that I don't remember the name of, LQ something. I'm gonna put the name of the channels that I don't remember on the screen right now. By the way, I have Akko on the video because I needed a picture in order to do a voiceover. So I put Akko because I fucking love Little Witch Academia. Anyways, there's this other channel that I listen to. His videos are also really entertaining and really just engaging, I guess. There's not that much to talk about. Both channels, or all the channels that I listen to, are really fun to listen to. I'm gonna get to why I like them in a minute. Actually, no, let's get to them right now. I like them because I like mysteries and mystery stories and all that. In my childhood, I watched a lot of Case Closed, Detective Conan, and that show it was the shit back then. It was really great. It's also as old as One Piece, or maybe even older than One Piece. So there's that. But because of it, I got really introduced to mystery stories and detective stories, and from then I find any detective stories or any mysteries stories to be really entertaining. One of my favorite franchises that I got introduced to recently is Danganronpa, and the trials in this series is really great. And I think that while Lost Media stories aren't inherently the same thing as something like Danganronpa trials, they still are mysterious and kind of has like some of the detective story feeling to it, which is, in my opinion, really fun to me because I like that stuff. And honestly, just listening about how many ways you can actually go to and find these lost medias, and kind of even go beyond just searching for them on weird sketchy websites, and just going to ask the creators themselves, which most of the time is the case in these stories. Actually, I don't remember any story of lost that I hear from or lost media that didn't involve the creators. Actually, no, I did hear. I did hear so yeah, I just like them because I love detective stories and mystery stories, and I think that if you enjoyed Danganronpa and Case Closed or any like detective stories or mystery stories, go to Blame It on George's documentaries and just listen to them. You'll find as much entertaining as you'll find them as much entertaining as these animes. Yeah, this video is pretty awful, but it's not really scripted in any way. Actually, this is my second recording, so I guess some of the lost medias that I got interested in recently are the Jimmy Two Shoes violent pilot, I like to call it. Yeah, if you know that story, you know that it's really rough to find these. It exists, but there's like a really small percentage that'll be found anytime soon, and just really makes you really want to see these pilots and lost media. Just when you know that something is lost, you just get curious and watch it. That's why Go for a Punch is, if I recall, one of the most popular lost media searches, because everyone was just really into that and just wanted to see it. And while it's not really my thing to go and search for lost medias, when I notice that something is lost, I get really interested in it and want it to be found. There's also most of the lost media stories that I got interested in are of stuff that are either in dead ends or just not. I don't even think they exist. For example, the Yoshi tech demo for the Game Boy Advance, I don't really think that exists. I don't really, for the most part. I'm not really gonna debate about if it's real or not. But I don't know, something about that story is really sketchy for me. There's also the infamous Crackmaster and Clockman, which are really popular. Like, these are the top dogs. They are fine searches, in my opinion. They're really my favorite Blame It on George documentary is of A Day with SpongeBob SquarePants, which sadly had the worst outcome out of all his documentaries, sadly. Yeah. There's what is it? There's this one that is just in my head, but I cannot think about it. Oh yeah, there's also Croc 3, which I don't even know if that thing even exists right now. It seems like it's not even lost. It's just super lost, to the point where you don't even know if it exists or not. Same thing with Billy and Mandy pilot. Oh yeah, I remember now. the Johnny Quasar, pilot, which was originally gonna be it was the original Jimmy Neutron, basically. I'm a sucker for like early, old, and rusty 3D animations. Like Reboot, I can watch Reboot just for the sake of watching old 3D models. Like, I like that stuff. And Johnny Quasar just offers me that. Um, I don't know if it's, I don't remember if if there's anything left of it that is lost, or if just everything that is available is found. But that thing really got me interested, because I love old 3D animations. The story behind it is also pretty cool. So yeah, go check that out. I'm gonna leave a lot of links to a lot of the stories that I personally find interesting. Okay, before the video ends, because I have like a slow time, I don't really have any current search that I'm interested in, because I don't check the Lost Media Wiki or anything like that. But I tried searching for a random 60s film, and I gave up even before like checking who made it. So that's a big L. I guess this is all, huh? Well, hope that video turns out to be less bad than I expect. This is a one-off thing. I'm not gonna do anything else. Just bored. Anyways, yeah. See ya.